What up, guys? For this week only, Black Friday week, 100 random orders is gonna get a postcard with our signed names, signatures signed.
We signed it personally.
What the fuck? You get a Careful Boys postcard that's signed by all of us.
Yeah, if you buy the merch.
Yes. I try to be Christian too. My aunt bought me this cross. It's a gold, not a cross necklace, and during that time when I was going there, I put it on and I got a fever. No way. So I took it off.
No way.
Yeah.
What the f?
Maybe you're evil.
Maybe you're evil.
Welcome back to an awesome episode of The Careful Boys, where today we have Jared Guzman with us.
Wow. Comedian extraordinaire.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, let's talk about the state of comedy, you know? Like, who do you like? Who do you not like? Are there any trends? Who's the gayest Taiwanese comedian you know? Stuff like that.
The gayest Taiwanese comedian I know.
And his name starts with a J, maybe last name with a C.
Man, Jesus Christ.
My Lord and Savior.
He's Taiwanese, dude.
You guys didn't know that?
Dude, Taiwanese Jesus.
Taiwanese, dude.
Taiwanese.
Do you think when Jesus comes back this time, he will give a little bit of love to other areas like Latin America or like maybe... Because you know, it all happened in the Middle East. I don't know if he'll come back. You think he'll come back Jewish?
He's gonna come back in Mexico. Like that's where he shows up.
Well, there's hella Jesus is there.
That's true.
What about that big statue in Brazil?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Is
Mexico has more candles.
There's a
if he comes
slightly
back?
smaller one in Portugal, though. Like,
Do you think people will believe it though? Do you think they would accept that? Like if he comes back and he's like,
He's got to really prove something. He's got to do something real cool.
this is a way better conversation than, like, what's the state of comedy? Let's talk about where Jesus is going to come
Where he's
back.
gonna come back?
Which Latin American country he's coming back from?
I don't think he's coming to America, I'll tell you.
yeah, what if he came back as a Sri Lankan? Do you think people would accept it though? Do you think people would just, the people like be like, well, like in the stories, he was a Jewish man.
He's got to prove it no matter what.
Well, you know, the weird thing I never understood is that, like, doesn't the Bible itself almost sounds like there's no way that he can come back? Because it says that, like...
Nah, he'll be back, bro.
That's the devil speaking, my boy.
It says no one will expect it. But we're always...
Because he's Sri Lankan.
But we're always thinking about it. So doesn't that mean every person has to stop thinking at the same time?
I think that he's gonna come back. If no one expects it, he comes back at Planned Parenthood. Someone's trying to get rid of a baby, and then the baby's like, "You're gonna get rid of me? I'm Jesus."
And she's like, I don't know how I got pregnant.
I don't know how I got pregnant. I was just finger banging, and you came out.
Yeah.
And then, because you have
Is
to.
this a real
like,
Bart theory? I just want to know how.
What do you mean?
This is, if you really think.
This is the New Testament.
Have you read the NNT?
Like a thief in the night.
Ooh.
Like a thief in
He's
the
gonna
night.
appear.
Wait, but I thought he ain't actually coming back no more. I think he's coming back as a like when it's the rapture, after the world
He's
ends.
supposed to come back after the rapture?
Yeah, that's what's the.
Do Seventh Adventists believe in the rapture?
Not like in the Revelations, you know, like everybody go through shit. The Armageddon happens, and then he comes back, and then he says, "Yo, heaven time, bro."
I always thought that was really funny.
I told you he's chill. You hear that? You hear that, Jesus? He's chill.
He is pretty chill. They were like saying, like, don't... When we've all learned that, like, he's gonna come when no one's expecting it. And then, like, other kids would be like, oh, I hope Jesus comes back. We'd be like, stop saying that, man. He's not gonna come back. He's not gonna come back. You're keep saying that.
You gotta play hard to get. Jesus is not gonna come back like that.
We just all have to be like, you know what? I don't even care if Jesus shows up. We all have to do that. I would even look twice if he came.
Yeah, but then the priest is like, hey, but Jesus knows your heart. Knows the inside of your thoughts, you know?
There's no way around it.
Yeah, you gotta mean it.
Hey, but if we were Jewish though, they're like the Messiah hasn't even came yet, so it's not even a comeback. So that's the thing. If you're Jewish, you just wait. You're still waiting. You're still waiting.
If you're Jewish, you're still waiting.
How do they know what to wait for then?
Because
never came.
because for the Christians, Jesus was the Messiah, and he's the one that came. But then for Jewish people, they're like,
He's just a...
nah, dude. I mean, he's a dude, but he ain't the Messiah, dude.
He ain't the dude.
That's the difference.
So they're waiting for.
They're still waiting for their Jesus. It might not be Jesus. It might be like Nathaniel or something. Yeah. It might be another dude. Yeah, that they're waiting for.
My understanding, because I just started reading everything, it was like they were expecting it to be like a soldier. You know what I mean? The guy that to come back was going to be like some big, strong warrior, because they have the Romans attacking them, or not attacking them, but they were like tax collectors and stuff. So they thought, all right, we're going to get a savior that's going to come in and like save us from this. But then Jesus came and he was more like a chill, humble, like
Surfer guy.
turn the surfer. He's always catching waves.
Slackline.
In Judaism, they think that their Messiah is supposed to be like a warrior.
I don't know. See, don't quote me because I'm the worst at this. Like, I go to church and stuff, and people ask me questions about the Bible, and I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know anything.
But
either.
like, I think it was when he came in, they weren't expecting that. They were expecting like a warrior dude. But he came in and taught more like forgiveness.
And they're like, man, this fool's a woke ass bitch.
He was pretty chill, man.
Yeah.
All the soldiers were looking for him. He did.
Eventually.
He did command the attention of the entire fleet, basically.
Maybe he fought with love.
He started out, he would say like, he would do some like miracle things like, don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody I did that.
Somebody was snitching.
Yeah.
That fool's like, hey, how'd you make that blind guy see again? He goes, just use a little mud. You're like, bullshit. Well, okay, I spit on it too.
Yeah. He was a plant.
How'd you make all that bread?
And then eventually,
make all
I
that
think
fish
word
come
started
out of
spreading
two
around because
fish,
he was doing too many miracles, you know?
He got carried away. What do you think? Which miracle like you think got him popped?
This one right here.
He's like consistency.
Yo, that miracle went viral, dude.
Like water in the wine. If that could happen today, you'd be like
I think
capitalist mogul.
I think the coming back to life was probably a pretty big one.
Coming back to life?
But that's after the fact. People that hate him beforehand.
They're trying to hate on a shine.
You didn't do that.
You didn't do that. That's fake. You was asleep.
Chris Angel can do that.
Yeah.
What if he was just a sick ass magician and he played the long game? Because when you go to India, you got those dudes that levitate with the cane and shit. And then,
When you say long game, are you saying like everybody's still waiting for like the last trick?
no, I mean the final trick was the coming back to life, you know, because it was like people thought he died, but then like he planned it all along.
I mean, they saw him die, so that's pretty impressive.
That's what they think.
That's what they think, but
That was his body double.
Yeah. He just stopped breathing.
it's like the Prestige. He's always had a twin, dude.
Oh.
Is that the reveal?
Which is why he's coming back to Latin America.
Yeah.
That would be crazy to be Jesus' twin. Like, just chilling and then, like.
Just wait.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right.
Then when
it's
he's
time.
gone, he's like, what do I do now?
Damn, I'm out of a gig.
That was the job I was living for.
The feeding the multitude had to be a tough one to pull off too if he was a magician.
What is
That's
that?
crazy.
Is it the one loaf of bread? He fed 1,000 people. That kind of
bread and the fish, and he multiplied it and fed
Yep.
thousands of people.
See, that's
And
why-
nobody went and looked at the thing.
That was hot. That was hot, man.
that was a hot drop, dude. That's some Mr. Beast level stuff, huh?
That's probably just bread, and then like you just pour water on, and the bread grows bigger.
Oh yeah, it's just like that.
You just take. He probably had like a bag of croutons.
Yeah.
And he just sprinkles.
They
water on.
exaggerated in the Bible. It's just tiny. He just sliced up hell of this. Just sliced this hell of time.
You just put some water on it.
He's the first guy to know how to fillet fish perfectly, so it's like sashimi for everyone. They were just biting it like this before him.
Eat a whole fish.
It wasn't like a fish. They didn't have a different word for a whale.
Yeah.
Look at this fish.
They're all just getting blubber. They're like, ew. Hey, the walking on water was pretty. How do you do that one, huh? Magician.
He was on a sandbar.
That's probably. That's exactly what happened, probably. People don't know about.
How did he cure leprosy then?
He was walking on coral and shit,
Leprosy.
damaging the reef.
Leprosy didn't have a cure. How did he do that one?
He discovered vaccines.
What?
He developed the first mRNA.
He was being lobbied by Big Pharma back then.
I like how this started out with, who's your favorite gay comedian?
Who's your favorite gay comedian? Jesus was lobbied by Big Pharma. We're weaving. We're just weaving right now, doing the
I love
weave.
it.
Did everyone here grow up Christian?
Kinda.
Did you guys?
Yeah, we grew up severely Christian.
Yeah.
Catholic, super hardcore Catholic. And then I left for like 10 years.
7. Oh,
Nice.
you're Catholic?
I grew up Catholic.
And then
Catholic school, kindergarten,
and
through
now you're
my
Protestant?
senior of high school. No, like non-denominational. It's just like, I don't even really know. It's just like,
Are you mosaic-y?
I haven't.
I think non-denominational is Protestant.
Yeah.
It's either you're Catholic or Protestant, and everything other is Protestant.
Yeah.
Today's video is brought to you by Uncommon Goods.
Spark something uncommon this holiday with just the right gift from Uncommon Goods.
So every single time when Christmas comes around, you know what? I don't want to be just like everybody else.
Boring.
I don't want to show up to a white elephant and be like, you brought that blender and you brought the same blender? Why? How are you gonna bring the same blender? Lame.
Be interesting.
So, I teamed up with Uncommon Goods to help you guys not be so lame. Check this out. Imagine you guys do a Christmas exchange, but then you get these awesome shortbread cookies and you get your own print. You could say anything you want. You could be like, hey, we're getting a divorce, whatever. I don't care. Imagine the
cookies.
faces on your family when they get the custom cookies and they say, yeah.
See, these ones say, careful boys, just kidding news.
Yep.
Fear everyone.
You can get the cookies. I mean, they have things like this, like a make-at-home churro kit. Imagine you do this, and then your nephew's like, Uncle, can you make churros with me? Dude, best uncle in the world. So this Christmas, don't be a lame-o. Get some Uncommon Goods and be the most unique life of the party.
To get 15% off your next gift, go to uncommongoods.com/offtherecord. That's uncommongoods.com/offtherecord for 15% off. Don't miss out on this limited time offer, y'all. Uncommon Goods. We're all out of the ordinary.
But why did you get baptized at 2019?
So I was actually, dude, I went to this non-denominational Christian church in Echo Park called Inside Out, and I started doing jiu-jitsu there. Did I tell you that?
Yeah. Well, you trained with Mike.
Yeah, with Mike. That's right.
We
So
trained together.
they had a jiu-jitsu program in their basement, and it was like the cheapest one in LA. It was like $90 or something. All of them are like more expensive. So I started training there. I show up and was like, wait, this is a church, and it was in the basement of the church, and the pastor like also rolled and stuff, and so he invited me to like come to church on Sunday after that. After like,
Well, that's how you got in, huh?
Yeah.
And you're like, this is way better than Catholicism.
yeah. Nobody ever chokes you.
That's a trick. That's
pretty cool.
I didn't know that was your trick.
Do you see God yet? Do you see God?
Surrender to your savior.
For the jujitsu like stuff that when they're teaching, do they implement like biblical like teachings?
John 3:16. Boom.
Completely separate. Yeah.
They used to do that with like some b-boy sessions when they would have them at churches. They would make everyone have to like you have to like listen to the pastor for a bit after session.
You have to. I was so skittish with church.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I feel like if they had that, I wouldn't have kept going. So I was so like I was like, I'm grateful for growing up in the church and everything, like Catholic, all that. But I was just kind of like, I need to do my own thing for like a long time. Then when I went there, it was just like they were really chill and just a bunch of jiu-jitsu dudes. Yeah, a lot of the guys weren't Christian that did jiu-jitsu there. Yeah.
Do they end up submitting eventually?
Yeah. I don't know who else did.
Yeah, eventually they will.
Yeah. That's the only way to tap.
Mike didn't do any Bible studies or anything over there? Because sometimes he would at the gym.
Oh yeah, he sat in on them.
Yeah.
Bro, Mike is a.
And he would like antagonize them.
Exactly, yeah.
He would like debate with them.
Mike, he would he would question everything. Like, he'd be like, hey, you really think that? You really think that? Yeah, and then like, kind of like, try to catch you on something. It was just fun to watch. I didn't say shit.
He likes to debate. He likes a verbal spar.
I like when people do that because good pastors, they always have something for that.
No, for sure.
I like this guy. I think his name's like Cliff Connecty or something like that. He does a lot of good, like, if you have a hard question, he kind of has like an answer for it.
And it's so chill, huh?
Yeah. But yeah, Mike is kind of like that too.
He likes to poke the bear a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, why do you think that? Prove to me your
Is he
theories.
Christian?
Exactly.
I think, yeah, I guess he would consider himself Christian. But he would like, sometimes we go out and sometimes, like those preachers on like busy streets and they'd be talking about God. He would like stop and talk to him. And,
Oh, those ones are hard to talk to.
and he would question them and like, and the guys with the megaphones, they get mad as shit.
He's just an analytical thinker. I think.
Exactly.
If you believe something, he just wants to know that you have some logical reason for it.
That's what he wants to
Yeah.
know. Is
Yeah.
like how you came across these.
But like usually guys that are doing that aren't logical, period.
No, that's
so
a
why
tough
even
one.
challenge them?
Yeah.
But that's why I think he likes it. He thinks it's fun.
yeah.
He thinks it's super fun.
That's why I like that Cliff guy on YouTube, because he'll say something and I'm like, oh, that's actually a thoughtful response to it, whether you believe it or not. I'm like, okay, I could see that reason. Yeah. But Yeah, but the jujitsu place, it was just like, I think. Oh, also they let me shower there at the church.
that's tight.
Yeah, dude. I showered in the baptismal font. For real.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
That's
Yeah.
great. Like
You were probably super baptized.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day.
You're blessed like hell.
Every day I got baptized.
too baptized.
I remember like
why he's
soaking in
born
the
again, dude.
baptismal thing. I was like, I'm hella clean.
Literally washing away your sins
Yeah, dude.
every day.
But because there was a few people living at that church. It was like me and like a few other people who were just like in LA and like couldn't pay rent and stuff.
I mean, that's a pretty good way to understand why you're gonna have faith in a religion.
Yeah.
When it's like,
That's a cool church. They're taking people in, helping people. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And they do jiu-jitsu. Pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. They do jiu-jitsu.
Once they add b-boying, dude, it's over. It's a fucking triple threat.
I forget. I haven't been there in a minute, man. I should probably.
They're still training over there.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mike's
shit.
back over there for sure.
Yeah. Was it Glory?
Yeah.
Glory
Yeah.
Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah.
That's right.
that's a good name for it too. Makes a lot of sense.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that actually.
You thought it was about the pride glory?
I thought it was about the movie with Denzel and Matthew
Civil War.
Yeah.
I thought it was the morning glory, like pencil boxes.
Stupid Sanrio.
You were just saying too, you grew up Buddhist, but
I grew up Buddhist, but then I went to a Christian school for 2 years. So in Christian school, like you have like Bible study as a class every single day,
what grades were these?
second and third. So I learned a lot about Christianity during that time. I try to be Christian too. My aunt bought me this cross. It's a gold, not a cross necklace, and during that time when I was going there, I put it on and I got a fever.
No way.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Maybe you're evil.
Maybe you're evil.
So I was like, maybe I shouldn't be Christian.
Oh, the cross is so hot.
Have you ever seen your reflection in a mirror? Do you like garlic?
We should all wear crosses and see what happens.
So funny. He's just a vampire. That's it.
My favorite part of it was music, though. I really enjoyed music, and then growing up, my mom wouldn't let me listen to the radio. So even like stuff like, oh, you know that song?
Oh yeah.
You'll take. It's like I'll take what I can get type of thing.
Anything like that, I'm like anything I'll take. And I just even like turn to page 45, and we're all singing hymns.
Hymns are fire.
I like those.
Hymns are fire.
That's so sad that that's the best thing you got.
Bro, when I went to Christian school, the best.
That's the
best
shit I
was
hummed in the
chapel.
shower.
Those are the best though.
We're all rocking the Ace of Base. You're listening to that shit.
Dude, I went to I grew up Buddhist too, but I went to a Montessori, and then one of the gifts that I got for Christmas, I think, was the Beginner's Bible. Do you guys remember that?
Is that the one where the dude's like doing a sick ollie?
That's the technical.
Shut up, dude. Shut the fuck
It's like there's like a skateboarder, like he's like this.
It's definitely not that, but I understand why you're so damn cool. If that's your first introduction, dang. No, it's just all cartoon stories of everything in the Bible.
That's pretty tight.
Like a Veggie Tales.
Oh, dude, I actually had something like that growing up.
Yeah, but it made it like I was just interested in
Cool
wanting to know
stories.
everything that happened. So they teach you about like the giant, you know,
David
when
and Goliath.
when man tried to build that tower too tall, the Tower of Babel, and then they couldn't speak to each other anymore. And I was like, oh, this is how languages was made.
Yeah.
I always thought it was so lame when they try to like pop culture Christianity stuff. Like when they try to be like, we're cool too, and this is how it could relate to the young folks, and then they'll do like a raps
Like a cover, like a parody. But it's cool. Yeah.
Virginity is cool.
Who is that? There's like a real influencer who like parodies that, right? What's his name?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about? There's this dancer.
I just know the original video. Though.
it's a
big
real
fan of. Oh, you ever seen it?
No.
So it's like this. It's like I think it's a Christian camp,
Yeah.
and like they're performing and they're trying to say abstinence is like fire.
That's why I did that year. Actually, is that video. I was like, damn, this guy's got a point.
Virginity, and he's just shouting to a bunch of kids, and he's making a fist pump, and he's shouting, "Virginity is cool," and he's trying to get them hyped up. So it's cool dynamic between youth pastors.
It does get you hyped though, man.
And I'm like, maybe I should be a virgin on purpose. Nah.
You know what? I would say one group that did it well was Creed.
Creed. You forget they're
Creed
like
a
a Christian.
Are they a Christian band?
I think all their songs are about God, apparently.
Oh, I thought you meant it was like so gay to like them. You're a virgin.
No, but like they just did good music, right? So like, and then later you go, oh, that was a song for God.
Switchfoot,
Yeah.
You know?
It's like In-N-Out. Burgers are so good.
Yeah, and then on the at the bottom of your Coke, you're like John 3:16 and shit.
You're like, oh, I got blessed.
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't want to be blessed. Like Matis Yahoo, you're like, yo, I think
Like that was undercover.
No. But when you listen to it, though, what I mean is, you listen to it, you're like, bro, I could be in a synagogue. I could do this probably. Like, this is kind of fire. Like,
Reggae? I didn't know the synagogue was reggae.
yeah, like it's like Hawaiian reggae. It was kind of fire.
I like the way you say his name too.
How do you say
Matis
it?
Yahoo.
Matis Yahoo. I gotta break it up because I'm not a good reader. You know, I gotta do the syllables. Matis Yahoo.
You don't think like they're, you know what it is? I think they're not people that are just trying to propaganda jam fuck religion in your face.
Yeah.
Jam fuck.
Yeah. They're like, how do we get more people to our fucking religion? You know?
It's like any aggressive bad salesman. You feel that gross feeling. That's what it feels like. Yeah.
I feel like they do a really good job of, we're musicians, and this is what we love. We love our faith or whatever, and then let me express myself, which is it just feels authentic. And they're actually talented.
Well, that's the flaw. Remember we were saying with Christianity, one of the flaws is that everybody takes it on their own duty to witness, but not everyone's good at sales.
Yeah.
So you're gonna make anti-Christians like everywhere
Yeah.
you go. Some of these people. Yeah. But then they all think they have to do it. It's like putting everyone in one department. It's like, all right, you're all marketing. Get out there. It's like, no, not you, not that guy.
Not like that.
Yeah. That guy gets people.
He hates everyone.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Virginity is cool. Yo, chill.
Yeah, that's how you get all these varied. What's it called? Like how people feel about the religion is so different.
Dude, I've been having like in multiple situations with like bad salespeople because I was getting a car. And then my parents were doing like a timeshare presentation. So I got to witness that feeling over and over again. Where people are like, what's keeping you from this, JR?
Oh, I hate that.
It's because they gotta follow a script.
Yes.
The best salespeople don't use scripts.
How did they get in a timeshare presentation?
My parents?
Yeah.
Because they got
fucking
they
put
get
in
a
a
free week.
submission for never mind.
Look, because they offered in the email like, hey, if you come to this presentation, you get a free week of a hotel at any.
Yeah,
Other
that's what it
hotels.
always is.
Did they actually like cash in on it?
They did.
Oh, that's cool. All right.
Well, they just did it, but they're gonna book a trip now because of it.
Dude, my parents got so mad at me one time because they like fucking got swindled into a timeshare presentation because we went to the mall and then I wanted them to win like the Honda CR-V or whatever. So I put the fucking, I signed it in for them, but I was a kid and I was like, oh, well, it has to. And then we got a phone call, you know, when you pick up the call, oh, dude, you can win this. So we sent them to this fucking presentation to try and win a car. Next thing you know, they're in like a 6-hour timeshare presentation.
Dude,
Oh, 6 hours.
They're long, dude.
did they give them anything?
though?
Nah.
It's because of the tactics they use. They try to get you on fatigue. They try to get you on so many different ways.
My parents got mad, dude.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too.
that's pretty.
And I was like, how is that my fault? I wanted you guys to have a better car than the
I was
Astro
being
van.
nice.
You didn't have to go. You could have left.
I'm a child.
Third hour.
Yeah.
Dude, 6 hours.
I like how they still followed your lead as a child.
Yeah, why are they?
And then they
going
blame
anyway?
you. They're like, fucking Anthony said we were going to win a car.
They're adults that can decide.
I
for
know, right?
themselves.
They're supposed to be teaching you this shit.
Yeah.
I'm a good sales guy, right? I'm a good sales guy.
He's good at sales.
Yeah.
Fucking Anthony, man.
Anthony's a closer in his household.
Hey, sell me this Honda CR-V.
Sell me this pen. Same thing.
Let's pen to your dad.